Hi, boys and girls. Today's story is The Snowy Day. The author is Ezra Jack Keats. Um, this is a very famous storybook that won an award called the Caldecott Award many years ago. This little boy, if you look at the pictures, he is playing in the snow and he's admiring his footprints in the snow. So let's find out all about The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. So he was just getting up out of bed, and if we look in his window, there was snow everywhere. I wonder if he had a snow day, if he didn't have to go to school that day. Let's find out. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. He was admiring, he's looking at all those tall snow hills and mountains of snow. My goodness, it must have really snowed the night before. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this, and he walked with his toes pointing in like this. Here his feet are going out, and here his feet are going in. He's just admiring so many things about the snow. When you go out in the snow, do you put your footprints in the snow? Hmm. Let's Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. Look, he made a long, long track, and he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. What could it be? Do you have an idea? Hmm, I don't know. Maybe. Could it be a stick? Let's find out. It was a stick. Look what he's doing with the stick. He's pointing the stick right up at the trees so the snow had fallen on the tree branches. A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. So he's just taking that stick and he's just hitting it along the tree branches to see if the snow's going to fall off. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head, right on the top of his head. And look here, he's making more footprints. He's walking in the snow. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough, not yet. So here he is, he's got a snowball, and look at the big boys are they're making snowballs and playing snowball fights. He's just too little to play with them. So he made a smiling snowman. Boys and girls, have you ever made a snowman? And then look here, what is he making here? Yes, snow angels. He made angels. Just having fun making snowmen, making angels, taking his stick and hitting the snow off the tree branches. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big, tall, heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. Look, he's just sliding all the way down, just on his bottom. He doesn't look like he has a sled, but he's just sliding all the way down. Here he went up, and here he went down. Up and down are opposite. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. Boys and girls, what do you think is going to happen with that snowball? Is it going to stay in his pocket or is it going to go away? He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. He's telling her about. What do you think is going to happen to that snowball? Is it going to stay there? Let's find out. And he thought about them. Looks like he's taking a nice warm bath. He must have been really cold playing in the snow. And look, he's got his sailboat and his ducky and his bubbles. He's having a nice time taking a bath. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. Boys and girls, what do you think happened to that snowball? Melted. It's not going to stay there. It's too warm. He went to sleep. He's in bed. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere, and new snow was falling. So do you think he's happy now? Yeah, he might be happy. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall, and they went out together in the deep, deep snow. So now he's not alone. He's with his friend. And look, that snow looks so deep. And they look so small compared to the snow. The end. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. The end.